Hello there, Julian from JulianTechTM, and you guys seem to really like me reacting to old tech videos that I made, namely NOC Tech. So I'm gonna do it again. As you can see, it's a new setup. Got plants there. Dusty. Yeah, the journey has been far. Starting out from NOC with a proper studio, then back to my room, and now another proper studio. So why not reminisce the good old time? Alright, let's do it. So the first video I'm going to react is called NOC Tech, a gift from Razer. So they had their quartz set, the pink set, and I was just unboxing and Aurelia just came out from nowhere. She was like watching K-drama or something and then she's like, oh my god, it's pink! Let's watch it.
It's been long since we did NOC Tech, but today,
Ooh! I really hit my... Yes,
just hit my
that. I can still feel it.
Razer gave us some goodies, and usually I don't like to do unboxing, but I think this is worthy of a unboxing video. Look at that. It's all pink. It's a full set of...
You can see I made a lot of mistakes back then, and I still make a lot of mistakes now.
All right. Ooh, look at that. It's a very
Still
nice
looks very
unboxing experience. Separate. It's modular. Like you can bring this anywhere. It's a bit heavy, but wow.
Did I just call the keyboard modular? Sure.
So when I unboxed this, Aurelia from far saw the pink and it's like, oh my god, I want.
I want it, so nice.
So you can hear her audio, right? It sounds like she's far away because she's not mic'd up. It's really not planned. She just came from nowhere.
Okay, let me do my video first. Go watch your K-drama.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
I want everything.
Later you see the headset. It feels very
Look at this
very-
mouse pad. It's I have no idea what it is.
Why do you need this for a mouse pad? I'm gonna open it up here, okay? Oh my goodness.
Chopping board.
It's a chopping board. It's metal and then below is rubber.
I don't understand this mouse pad. It's so weird.
Honestly, not my favorite kind
I
of
don't
mouse
like-
pad. Like it's not
I like the
fabric.
cloth.
It's not really
Yeah,
fabric. It's
I like-
more hard. I
Things
would say
never
this is a
change.
bit more long-lasting than like cloth. Okay, very nice box. Looks very compact. Kraken Pro V2. We
never
have one of
colour
these in
correct
green,
properly.
but now
For
it's
free.
pink. Very nice,
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, I like this
That's
headset
not
better.
the end of the unboxing. You know why? Guys, there's one more box right here.
Behind. Yes. I remember I purposely put behind so like it's like a good Easter egg, you know, like it's so fun. Fun fact, you see the Iron Man and Captain America poster behind? I bought that for Ryan. I don't know whether he still has it now because like drama. Let's go.
What can this be? Aurelia, I'm gonna show you this.
I knew Aurelia would love this, and now I remember why there's a new Razer headset. So the new Razer headset, right, already has the bunny ears on top. Whereas this one, right, was just like a pink skin Razer Kraken. Then you put the ears as an attachment. If I'm not wrong, the ears was $25 eh.
Come see whether you like
Razer,
this
come
headset.
on.
Nice or not?
Nice.
Would it be nice if you have this
What's this?
kitty ears?
And then she realized,
Holy shit. Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh my god, this is so cute. Holy shit.
so like back then, right, I love to like surprise people and go the extra mile, right, so that they will be like stunned. Like, oh my god, you did that! Wow. That's why when Jasmine wanted a pink PC, right, I dedicated that PC to be really pink. So yeah, I spray paint the GPU pink. So yeah, this one was the bunny ear. So it was a lot more easier back then.
Kitty ears for Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Halloween.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of
Diva.
Don't you think this looks like Diva? Right? See, she has the thing. So
Nice
how will you
shot.
rate this setup?
Nice.
A point 10.
100.
100.
I don't know whether you understand what is out of 10, but okay. Thank you, Aurelia. Go back to your sleep now. Your K-pop. So I guess that's the end of the unboxing.
Yeah, simple video. Yeah, this one is fun. This one was very fun. Because it was just not planned. I really like this video a lot. One of my favorite videos with Sylvia is me teaching her about PC components. I remember in this show, right, she didn't like to be called a computer idiot. But for the title, it was funny. A bit of backstory for this video. This PC was made by Top Gear PC. The difference between them and Aftershock is Aftershock concentrate more on consumers and gamers. For Top Gear PC, they do mostly corporate. So they provide like 24/7 on-site service. So if 3 AM, you call them and tell them your PC got problem, they will come down. So their PCs are very expensive. You're not paying for the PCs, you're paying for the service. They built us a $8,000 PC, water cooled, and gave us $4,000 discount. Back then I was thinking, how do I make a video with a PC that's built already? You get a computer idiot and I explain to you what is the PC. Yes.
So you think we are done with the PC builds, huh?
No.
Think again. Look at this sexy beast.
Also known as Sylvia's Chanel bag. You know why, right?
Because I spent all the money on this, I cannot buy Chanel bag.
I remember it was funny. Props to her though. The business first, don't buy the handbag.
Brand new segment of NOC Place named NOC Tech. Tech for technology.
Yes.
So today we have
Yes.
Sylvia.
Yes, I've been standing here for a while.
How much computer knowledge do you have?
I know this is a desktop.
Correct.
Is it safe to say that you are a computer idiot?
Pretty much, but I would not want you to call me that. I still know this is a desktop.
Never mind, very good. We'll just call you a computer idiot. Discussing about this build, what Ryan said, he wants the best of the best. Everything the best. When I say best, I mean best for video editing. Okay, not
That
gaming,
face was
okay,
funny.
best.
That was funny.
Work first. Gaming is important, I know, but work first.
So the reason why I had to always say work first and not gaming, right, is because when I say this PC is $8,000, right, then people will be like, why you don't buy the 3080? Why you don't buy the 3090? Back then it was the 1080. Why you don't buy the Titan? Why you got so much money don't buy the Titan? Because we don't play games. We do play games, but games is not the priority. The priority is editing, and editing need what? More so the CPU. So the CPU very expensive.
So now to the parts. The cream of the crop.
Yes.
The best of the best i7 processor.
Oh, my hair has always been
Wrong.
crap.
Wait first. Usually there's 4 cores and it will cost about 400 SGD.
Oh my
This
god.
one have 10 cores.
10 costs.
You think it is?
How much does 10 cost back then?
$800.
This thing alone, the CPU, costs 2.5K.
2,500! Back then, 10 cores was 2,500. Now how much? Ryzen 9 has how many cores? Has 12 cores. $600. So what can you buy for $2,500? $2,400 you can buy an AMD Ryzen Threadripper Pro 3955WX 16 cores.
Next is the GPU. We don't have the box because Top Gear actually have it specially made.
Oh.
Not specially made, specially ordered. So they don't have the back plate, so it's a bit cheaper. And because we're doing water cooling, so we don't need the back plate. And this is the GPU.
I don't think it's actually specially ordered. I think it's more of like they sell it without the backplate, and when you sell it without backplate, they don't come with a box.
Do you know what's a GPU?
I know it's to put RAM. Oh my god. Okay, just say graphic card lah. Just say graphic card.
It's a graphic card, yes.
I'm embarrassed myself eh.
For the gamers out there, you probably know it's for gaming.
That's hilarious. That's funny.
Professional work is for 3D modeling.
Wait, you mean this tiny little piece here?
No, this whole card. You see this whole thing?
Oh, this whole thing.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, that's the GPU for you. It's for 3D modeling.
Next, RAM.
Yes.
We got 64 gigs of
64 gigs.
G-Skill RAM.
DDR4.
DDR4.
What's the
Yes.
speed? I didn't even talk about speed.
Do you know where's the RAM?
Yes, this one, because you said DDR4 means 4 pieces.
Yeah, slow clap. It's like, you know, when you do math, your whole working wrong, but you still come up with the answer. DDR4, so got 4. Good job, Sylvia.
I got it right? Julian, this one really got it right.
You got it right,
Yes!
but it's not because it's 4, that's why it's DDR4. Okay, next, storage. Storage is basically your hard drive, your
SSD.
solid state drive. For this is
So back then, you didn't have NVMe, SSD. I mean, you had, but it wasn't popular or very affordable. Now it's
worth
so
mentioning.
affordable.
So
That's
we
why I
have
love tech.
2 terabyte hard drive. It's
Think
just
that's
normal
cheaper.
storage. We got 512 gigabyte Samsung 850 Pro SSD for our operation system and
And that was considered very
and
good.
this one is a bit
The
complicated.
850.
1 terabyte Samsung
Oh,
960
Oh.
NVMe SSD.
Oh, we had an NVMe. Oh man, and confirm damn expensive. 1 terabyte Samsung NVMe SSD. That would be like 800, 1K. And you can see I was struggling to say like NVMe SSD because back then I don't say NVMe SSD all the time. Now I keep saying NVMe SSD, NVMe SSD, NVMe SSD, NVMe SSD.
Why we need to do that? But Top Gear PC said
Why is my hair always so bad? Is my hair not better, right? Not better, right? Professional.
that we have a very fast SSD.
Julian, man,
and
come on, man, your
editing and
hair.
rendering will be very fast, which is quite true.
Okay.
I don't know the exact details lah, but the result is good lah.
So the thing about Premiere Pro, right, is that you have a scratch disk where all the helping files for Premiere Pro, you have a lot of cache. And the scratch disk is where all the cache will be. So you want this hard drive, right, or this storage drive, right, to be a fast drive so that it can go to the software and to the drive. So you want it to be fast. The slower it is, the longer it will take to travel. And if let's say your project or your video size is huge, like what I'm using now, the Blackmagic, take up memory like nobody business, you're gonna need a good scratch drive. Understand, right? That's why 1TB NVMe SSD by Samsung. It's actually a good video to watch because a lot of times when I do tech videos, right, I go like, why am I so bad at explaining? But I realize I improve a lot. I'm comparing to the bottom of the barrel, but not bad.
Just like I saw.
Confident boost.
This.
Not
Power
bad.
supply.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the power supply.
Super
Yay.
flower.
Chao Chi Hua.
Let's go. One of the most efficient power supply.
But the brand is super flower though.
Yeah, super flower. I like super
But it's one
flower.
of the best and most efficient power supply.
Nice.
For the case we have, you know what's the case or not?
Yes, this thing.
Yes.
I'm not idiot. I know English. Oh.
We have the Corsair 760T. As you can see, we have a custom water cooling and we need a lot of space to put our reservoir.
Yes, basically it means our computer got pipes. I think this is easily the coolest thing I've ever
Oh
seen.
no. I remember this
And
video.
the water pipe even go up and it also spins like this on top. That is so amazing.
That's not how it works. Okay, so
To be fair, okay, the fans was red and it looks like the tube from the water cooling. I understand why she made that mistake, but that's freaking hilarious.
So the rough cost, the rough estimate for this PC will cost you about 8,000 plus around there.
No, you already buy already make already. Then you ask me to sit here. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Exchange this for a Chanel bag, is it? Huh?
But it's worth it. So I think it's a lot better.
Yeah, that was funny. Last video. Since we are in a new studio and office, right? Maybe we can have some inspiration with my first ever tech gaming room tour. This is not even the newer office. This was really the old Defu Lane office. My favorite office because it was one of the most fun times I had working. Like the work really didn't feel like work. It was very fun lah. The environment was fun. I was happy to come to the office every day. So this was in 2016, December 7. Wow. NOC Tech gaming room tour. I remember.
Welcome to another episode.
There was a
of
sex
NOC
doll behind.
Today, I'm going to give you a gaming
Purposely put that on.
tour. But before that, I want to address some comments from the $4,000 PC build. One thing I didn't
See, I had to always mention it. Because I didn't buy the 1080 and I bought a 1070, people had a problem with it.
And yes, I'm monotone.
Am I still monotone?
trying to work on that. And on to
still
the
monotone?
room
I don't think so.
tour. So we
I think
have
I'm a lot
the
better now.
living room, aka console room. As you can see, the biggest thing, the Samsung 65-inch curved smart TV. And I would like to
Back then, smart TV wasn't a thing, so Ryan had like state-of-the-art technology.
Ryan bought all this from his own
Yeah, his own money.
pocket, not sponsored. The first console we have is the PS4. It's our main gaming console because all our games are there and we usually
we had-
record from
We had
PS4
all the
as
consoles.
well.
Like
We
Ryan
have
had all the
Xbox
consoles.
One.
Now I have all the consoles. Haha.
Yeah,
That's
we
it.
got the Wii U. Yeah, we got a Wii. And the Wii U. And the reason why Ryan got the Wii U is to play Pokken
Tournament.
because he thought that you can play all 150 Pokemons.
But it was 150.
He was so disappointed by it. As you can see from here, it's all just normal controllers. He has Wii controllers, PS4 controllers.
Yeah, he's a big
He
fighting.
has two.
He's a big fighting fan, so he has 2 arcade joysticks.
Fighting sticks because Ryan is a huge
Fighting
fan
sticks.
of Street Fighter,
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat. And what we use to record all our gameplay is the
Elgato.
Elgato game capture. It's a long
Back then, this was all like so new to me. Now I have all this knowledge at the tip of my hands. At the moment, I have like 3 gaming captures, 1 4K, 1 Camlink, Elgato lights. Wow, things has changed, man. But the thing is, back then no one has it, but now everyone has it.
long line of like cables behind going to the Elgato, then the Elgato will go all the way leading us to the next area.
Oh right, because the Elgato you need to connect it to the PC, right? But my PC was all the way like 10 meters away from the console area. So I had to buy like a long USB cable that goes all the way to the PC. Yeah, that's why this shot. To show you how far the cable must run.
Then the Elgato will go all the way leading us to the next area,
the next
office
area.
area. We have 5 PCs on this desk, and I would like to add that cable management is pretty difficult because there's 5 PCs on just one big huge.
If it was me today, back then, I can cable manage that. I can make that look like a piece of art.
This part is really technical, so I'll be doing a voiceover from now. First up
Basically, I wasn't good enough to do it free flow, so I had to write it down and then do voiceover.
is Sylvia's old PC. Sylvia said that this PC keeps getting the blue screen of death, so she got a new one and left this one here. And all I did was reinstall Windows and it's fine and running and okay lah, gaming PC.
Tech
Sylvia's
guys.
old PC has the i7-860 at
Wow, this is so-called first gen i7 eh. First gen i7 is 4 cores. I don't think got 8 threads eh. Oh,
I
that's a
forgot
bad
to mention
keyboard.
that the chairs
Ooh,
are sponsored
look
as
at that
well.
shot, man. Holy crap, that shot was... Honestly, I like this chair a lot. The first ever Secret Lab chair was... Back then it was OEM Secret Lab. But you know what? I actually really like the OEM chair. Now it's like a lot better lah, but I actually like the first one.
I forgot to mention that the
That
chairs
shot,
are
man.
sponsored as well by
I remember doing this shot and then I'm like, push, ah yeah, shit. Push, and then the thing turned, ah yeah, shit. Push, I forget, I think we did like 20 or 30 pushes.
Over here is the second PC which Seekin usually uses. It is rocking a i7-8960X.
5960X, wow.
64 gigs of RAM.
What
and
was
a
that? What was
beast
that? I think. Please do not cut your fingernails on the table, or at least clear it. Virus wrote this because Seeking keep doing it and he doesn't clear it.
X 64 gigs. of
Disgusting,
RAM
you
and a
Seekin.
beast GPU. Titan
Ooh,
X
Titan
Maxwell.
X Maxwell. Yeah,
Keyboard
yeah,
and
yeah.
mousepad is the same,
second PC,
except
it
for
was-
the mouse.
it was a beast.
Razer Dev Ether Elite. Next is Jianhao's PC.
Jianhao's
Reason why
PC.
it's
I
named
remember the Jianhao's PC.
is because it used to belong to Jianhao, but he sold it to us.
The reason why he wanted to sell it, right, is because Chen Hao is a Mac user. He doesn't use a PC. The problem with this PC, right, is because it's using the Quadro and it's using a CPU that is for workstation. Back then, Hackintosh, right, only works with consumer grade GPU and CPU. And even some consumer, it doesn't work. So I remember spending like 4-6 hours, right, trying to get Hackintosh, right, only to discover it doesn't work. So he sold it to Ryan.
GPU. This is Ryan's main PC where he edits all the videos for the main channel. Ryan uses the Razer Naga Chroma.
Yeah, I remember he
Last
uses
but not
this.
least, we
He used this mouse and I really didn't like it. It's so fat.
have the white
I don't like-
PC.
The white
If you watch the 4K
PC.
video, this PC
My
should be very
PC.
familiar to you. It
My
has
old
the
PC lah.
i7-6900K, 32 GB of RAM, and the most hated
My favorite
1070
PC with the
GTX.
best
This is a
CPU
good
in
cut.
the room.
Relax. It's mainly used by me, and because the games I play are mostly shooters, I need to have the same mouse at home and at work. So I'm using
I remember the
Armageddon
Armageddon Starship.
Starship
Yeah, I really
3,
like
and that's about
that
it.
mouse,
A lot
but
of
I
you
don't
have
like it
been
anymore.
requesting me to build a more affordable PC, and it's a bit,
It's a bit hard.
because we have no sponsors,
No sponsors
yet.
yet.
NOC.com. Until then,
Now it's
I'm
no
gonna
problem.
use my own money to build this.
Look at my face,
build,
yeah,
which
so
is gonna be a
clean,
2
yeah.
gig
No,
start. And I
oh,
hope that
already.
happens soon. So do
Ah,
click
man.
for more, and do click here to subscribe.
Alright, that was so fun to watch. What do you think? See, I didn't cry. Good vibes today, good vibes today. So I realized back then, things were just a lot easier, no pressure. Even though back then I felt a lot of pressure. Not because of anything, I'm not trying to refer to anything. It was just like, it was my first time doing tech or my first time like earning money. And then now it's a different kind of stress because I am my own boss. Trying to get the best video content out there, whether is it tech, whether is it gaming. We are preparing for the AMD 7000 series. This is our first time in a new office that a new launch is coming out and we want to do everything that we can for this new launch. Very excited. If you have any questions or you want to see me react to any other videos, do let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe! More than 50% of you are not subscribed. I think Sean Wong got subscribed already lah, Sean Wong. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'm done.